Alright, this is Roboprinny here, and we are going to do some basic tips for starting the game Disgaea. And so we might have an area where you're like, hey, I can't beat this fight, or I'm having difficulties because only Valvatorez and Finfin or Finric, they are just the only ones really leveling up, and you're like, oh man, my mages or my warrior or fighter aren't leveling up with me. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna make a red skull, and I'm gonna make a blue mage. I'll make a blue mage.
Stop! Here! Get him! Yeah! Okay!
Now I'll wait for my new senator.
Yeah! There! Yeah! Here! Okay! There! Yeah!
I've bought Mitsuru, but I like Elephant even more. And don't forget Mr. Giraffe. Okay, so I'm out here, and I would particularly have them like right by each other. That way, if you do that, have two mages right by each other, and then they're right by each other in battle. I believe you'll be able to use both their spells if they're right by each other, so there's that. But like, let's get back to leveling up, because I know later on, at the very beginning, that there's a jump between one of the fights in difficulty, and obviously I'm a much higher level up here. Everyone's at level 100. But this video is going to show you some easy tips for beginners. So there's a map called Reincarnation Site. It's a pretty great map. There's 4 dudes, and they're not super far away from each other. You can always bring Roboprinny. And I had just made these 2 guys in front of you. They're not even equipped with anything. I would equip them with with a weapon. But even without a weapon, if you bring them up and then you bring Fenric right here, you can do a team attack, and you see where it says chance of team attack right on the far left. Well, if you do a team attack, he's a level 1, this guy's level 10 because I upped the difficulty.
Come get me!
You'll do a fight, and if you're able to defeat one of these max heroes on this level Reincarnation Site, that level 1 skull guy is now a level 5 skull guy. So quickly you can power level your guys. And then if you're like, oh no, he's gonna die because now he just did a fight, well, you can actually have him just move right back. Oh well, normally you would be able to move them back like I did with these guys, but since I threw them, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm just gonna end my turn. He's gonna just pass away like that. normally I'd be able to do that. Okay, let's do that again. So he's out, but now I'm gonna do it with the
I'll show you.
So I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna defend. Sit down here. Defend. Have them come at me. Maybe I'll grab one of my people and lift. Move one out of the way. And everybody that I want to have level, I could like, let's say I want to fight this guy right here. I'll bring her this level 1, and then whoever I want that also level up, and I will have them attack with me. And I'm like, oh no, now I have just level 1 right here. Well, since I didn't actually attack with this green mage, I can press the circle button and she's not in the battle anymore. So even if they do gain experience from a team attack, they don't actually have to stay on the battlefield, so they don't actually have to survive the next turn. As long as you execute, not end turn. And you can just do this map as many times as you want once you get there. And then over here, there's something known as the cheap shop, which you can get by passing a bill. And you can increase the enemy strength per level. So like 0 is the default. You can bring up their level by going these stars up more and more. But I would just gradually just bring up your level this way. And that's what I would do. Another tip is that since you will be doing that, you'll get more health, so you'll be able to spend more money for better weapons and better armor. But as soon as you create somebody, you'll be able to come over here to the evility shop. You'll be able to learn a skill. So if you get like 50, you'll be able to learn a new skill there. Or you can pick one of your guys, and if they've been fighting and you have mana, you'll be able to get a new move, which you'll be able to end up using in battle. So like, if you boost a skill, your SP used is like 8 right now for Hurricane Slash, but if you improve it, it will do 120 times the percent of the regular damage, so it'll do more damage by 20%, but now it costs 12 SP instead of 8 SP, which at the beginning that's a lot, considering you only have like 17 or 15 SP. But if you're only really using one special move per battle, you might want to boost your skills. And then the more times you use that skill, it levels up eventually, and then you'll be even doing more damage. So there's that. Also, you can learn a thing called an evility. And evilities are great because you'll get things like this one, where you have your default one, which is blue. You can't take it off. But with Torres, his blue one is increase attack by the numbers of defeated enemies times 5%. So he gets stronger every single time you defeat an enemy on the map. And then also, like, let's say a bunch of people pass away and you get the evility absorption. You absorb 10% of defeated unit stats. So like, whether it be enemies or whether it be your allies, you'll get the stats from both of them, I believe, or at least your allies. Which won't be really anything. For like this character right here, you'd only increase your attack or defense by like 2, maybe 3. But yeah. So if you're having difficulties at the very beginning, because it does go from like level 1 to level 4 to level 10 all of a sudden, you can quickly make a brand new character, do one battle, and have your level 1 character become level 5. So yeah, that's my easy tip and trick video. Alright, well